Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Today we're going to talk about lilies here at Growing Wisdom. So midsummer is a great time to add lilies to your garden, and lilies really do add a pop of color. We'll show you a couple of different places in the garden where we have some of the lilies. There's different types of lilies. There's Asiatic lilies. There's these old world lilies, some people will call them. These are also tiger lilies. These lilies are really neat because the flowers point down. Now, one of the things as we're concentrating on the tiger lily that you really want, if you put these in your garden, is to put them in mass. See how we have a lot of them here? One of the reasons for that is because the flowers point down like that, if you only had one, it really wouldn't show up that well. So by putting this whole big splash of color here, we really do pop that orange in the garden. Now, orange may not be your favorite color, but I think it looks pretty nice here in this section of the yard. So the ornamental lilies do have a problem in many parts of the country, and it is the lily beetle, and I pulled a couple off here, and we'll have Jeff, my videographer, get a couple of close-ups. So these ugly red beetles. And what happens is the beetles start eating the leaves, and eventually if they eat enough of the leaves, they'll tend to kill the bulb, and eventually you won't get any more flowers. So you can treat the beetles with neem oil. Some people think that works pretty well. There are synthetic chemicals out there, but we try to be organic here at Growing Wisdom, so we'll let you know it is out there. If you happen to use them, certainly use it sparingly, but like right here, I don't know if you can get a shot of this, there's a honeybee there. So if I'm using chemicals, I'm going to kill the honeybee, and then I'm upsetting the whole environment. So I tend to pick off the beetles. That tends to work real well for me. And as you can see, there's holes in the leaves, but I still have quite a number of flowers. You might notice these little black things if you look at your lilies where the leaf meets the stem in that little crotch there. I'm going to just take a couple of these off. They're about to fall down, and I'll show you what we've got here. And these are actually baby bulbs, so these are going to fall to the ground, and that's why this clump's continued to get bigger. You could pull these off and put them somewhere else in the garden. It'll take a few years for them to flower, but they will. So the Oriental lilies are blooming right now, and this is Stargazer. And the great thing about these is the scent. It's just an amazing scent. They're beautiful. They bloom in midsummer. If you look here, these are the stem of the Asiatic lilies. Those already bloom. They're a little bit earlier. They don't have the scent, most of them anyway, of the Oriental lilies. So that's the difference. The leaves look very similar. It's really just a different bloom, and these are a lot taller than your Asiatic lilies, which are lower. They're all, everything I've talked about, the Turk's cap, the Asiatic, the Oriental, they're all susceptible to that bad lily beetle. The wonderful thing about the Oriental lilies is the wide variety of colors and textures and all that. And boy, they all have just a different scent. So this one, I should have staked it up. I didn't. You can see down here as well. And then let me flip to the other side. Look at this guy. I mean, I think that's just stunning. And they're pretty big. I mean, this is 3.5, 4 feet tall. If I had staked this, you know, that's over 5 feet tall. So these are very big lilies. They look great in the garden. And the whole garden has this wonderful perfume scent to it for several weeks during the course of the year. Of course, these are susceptible to that bug. Let me show you the last group of lilies that isn't. So our final category of lilies today anyway is the daylily. And daylilies, each one of these blooms for about a day. You can see this was probably yesterday's. It's spent, it falls off. Some of the daylilies now have become rebloomers. They repeat themselves. So after this group is done blooming, they get a whole new stalk. The other interesting thing about daylilies that you might not know is that the petals are actually edible. So daylilies can go right in the salad. They have a really neat flavor to them. This would really add some gorgeous color to any salad that was green. Throw that in and really wow your guests. I would say that daylilies are definitely the easiest of the lilies we talked about. They're less susceptible to bugs. They flower really easily. They're less particular about the type of soil, and they spread very nicely. They also come in a wide variety of colors. This one happens to be this nice peach color, but they're everything from yellow to white to purple to red, all sorts of mixes in between. No matter what type of gardener you are, there's certainly going to be a lily that's right for your garden, large or small. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.